We're talking tummy tucks.
And it'll actually be the tightest part of your body for the rest of your life. You may, the face may sag, you may get droopy, but you'll still have a 25-year-old tummy forever.
The price of a better belly
is going to be under $10,000, between 5 and 10 depending on the practice.
Okay.
A bigger transformation is going to be over 10,000 but less than a Prius.
This is just incredible. Through diet and exercise, Patricia Marnock lost 120 pounds all on her own, but this left her with a lot of saggy skin, so she went to see Dr. Mulholland.
Today's the big day. We get to take that frustrating extra soft tissue, that fleshy stuff, and throw it away.
So now that I've lost where I feel I can get to with the weight loss on my own, I'm finding that I have all this skin around my midsection, which is affecting the clothing that I buy. I find I have to buy larger pants to fit my belly, but what happens is the waist is too big. I just want to be able to go on a shopping spree, buy what I want, not worry about will it hide my stomach. I really want to start feeling good about what I'm wearing, not just to hide it.
So all this extra tissue, the extra skin that can happen after babies or after weight loss, we're going to throw that away so you get a nice tight contour. Tummy tucks have been made a lot simpler recently because a lot of our tightening and our soft tissue contraction can be achieved with devices like this. This is the BodyTite. It emits radio frequency electrical current between these two probes. It removes some of the melted fat and tightens the skin, minimizing the need for long cuts. And so BodyTite is usually the first part of every tummy tuck.
Hi, Patricia here to see Dr. Mulholland. Thanks.
You can see a tremendous improvement in your front and your waist and side view. If we turn slightly just a bit, really looks good.
The surgery was 4 months ago, and approximately 3 weeks after the surgery, I started returning back to work, trying to resume a semi-normal life. For anyone who would consider doing the surgery, the key is make sure that you exercise a lot. Get yourself in shape before you do the surgery. Read up on the internet, look up any procedures, talk to people who've had it done, prepare yourself for what you're going to face so there is no unknown.
Any subsequent weight loss that you now have, you'll shrink symmetrically because you've got the snap back in your elastic band. The skin is now able to respond to some weight loss.
The first thing I saw when I took the Band-Aid off there, I thought, oh my God, I have a belly button where it should be. So it's like, as small as it is, it's my biggest pleasure. Just getting comfortable in my body again is a little bit of a issue for me, but it's a good one. It's a good challenge, one I'm up to.
Now that is a transformation. You just should have heard the audience just in awe. So Dr. Mulholland, let's talk a little bit about this. Patricia, 44-year-old, she had no kids, but we know that there are a lot of women watching who do have kids who are dealing with that same skin issue. Yeah. And as you said, you can't exercise away skin, right?
The two best candidates are people that have had weight loss, weight gain, and then sustain that weight loss, or they've had children, multiple kids, they've stretched the elastic band and it doesn't come back. So good medical condition and you've tried diet and exercise and then you still have a little pot, a muffin top, or loose skin, that's the best candidate. That's
the best candidate. Okay, let's talk a little bit about how long it took for her to go from laying on that table to looking that amazing. Like, what's the recovery like? How long?
Well, it's really important to remember that it took, you know, 25, 35, or 40 years to get there. A couple of kids, weight loss, weight gain. You really need to count on 2 weeks off for a mini tummy tuck, maybe 3 weeks off from a major tummy tuck. A lot of what we do around the back side, and tummy tucks really are front, side, and back, bra line, flank, hips, and then removing the loose skin at the front, tighten the muscle, can be done through little incisions and tightening devices. And so I tell all women, take 2 weeks off, 3 weeks if it's a big tummy tuck, and you're doing light exercise at 3 weeks, and then high impact exercise, sit-ups at 6 weeks.
So was Patricia's considered a little or big?
Hers was definitely on the bigger side of things.
I want to know where her scars were. When you saw her showing that flat tummy with the new belly button and everything, it looked amazing. Where were all of the scars?
Well, a little plastic surgery magic. So we've tried to hide it in positions that are relatively inapparent in any clothing. So usually way down by the pubic hair, for example, if you've had a C-section scar, that's the length of a mini tummy tuck. The C-section scar above the pubic line out to the hip bones would be typical. And then all the other tightening, bra line, hips, flanks, are little 1 millimeter incisions that allow the tightening devices under the skin.
Okay, so you're taking weight, as you mentioned, from all around, and a lot of people don't think of that. They think tummy tuck, and they just think the front. Why is it important to get in the back there?
Well, you know, and women will tell you this, they're very flat in the tummy, but they have that annoying muffin top that hangs over their jeans or tight slacks. So you gotta follow the muffin top right around the entire muffin, and usually that's above the bum, flank sides, and bra line. The flesh that hangs over the tight bra line is also very annoying. And so it's really a 360-degree process nowadays.
Yes, because if you don't do that, what you have to do is you have to pull your pants over the muffin top. That's what I do. Just tuck it in to your pants and wear a big, thick belt.
And then it becomes a cake.
Then it's a cake. I'd rather eat cake anyways. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the mommies out there. Should you consider a tummy tuck if you are still thinking you might have another child?
I generally recommend to patients, you know, have childbearing years finish, ideally, because then we can restore your tummy to its formal glory even better, and it'll actually be the tightest part of your body for the rest of your life. You may, the face may sag, you may get droopy, but you'll still have a 25-year-old tummy forever. Right. So as long as you maintain your weight within 10 pounds of that surgery weight, and but let's say you got married again, or you had another child, you know, you will stretch the tummy out, but it'll be back like you had your first child. And many women recover from the first child. It's the second or third one that does their tummy in. So even if you had another baby, it's usually not disastrous to a well-done tummy tuck. Okay,
then let's talk about what happens if you just gain weight. You've done the tummy tuck and you gain weight again. Well, does your skin stretch out again?
Yeah, so normally if you gain a lot of weight after a tummy tuck, a lot of the fat's already been contoured, so the fat has an annoying way of going to where you don't want it. So it'll go to your bum, your hips, your thighs, areas where you didn't have it before. It never goes to your breast or your face. It always goes somewhere else. And so, you know, it usually won't ruin the tummy, but it'll ruin the slimming effect of your flanks or the contour shape that you've achieved through surgery. So weight maintenance within 10 pounds of your surgery weight is usually a good principle.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about cost. How much would that run you if you wanted, let's say, the little tummy tuck or the big tummy tuck?
Yeah, so a mini tummy tuck, which is C-section size or less, and a little flank contouring, is going to be under $10,000, between 5 and 10 depending on the practice. A bigger transformation is going to be over 10,000 but less than a Prius. Like that.
Okay, that's one way to put it. Okay, so try not to gain the weight. Your stomach is going to come back out again. Would you ever do this twice? Would you ever go in for a tummy tuck, gain the weight, and then go in for another tummy tuck? Or is that just getting dangerous now?
I've been doing this almost 20 years now. I can't actually recall redoing a tummy tuck. So what often will happen is someone accidentally gets pregnant again after a tummy tuck. And they have a little bit of loose skin, and so you can do a little tiny thing at the bottom, or some lipo type contouring. It's very unusual, even after a baby, after a well-done tummy tuck, to have to redo it all again.
Okay, good stuff. Dr. Mulholland, that was a great before and after we just saw. You've brought down gift bags. This is amazing. Full of skincare products, including a serum and a gentle cleanser, all from Vivier Skin, plus a gift certificate to Spa Medica. The entire bag valued at $400. Yes, thank you very much to Dr. Mulholland. Good work. Thanks for chatting with us. Let's go to break. It's Makeover Madness. Stay with us. That is so interesting.